Hello, everybody. Welcome to Elise and my interview with Elise. If you don't know me, my name is Joanne Sapers, and I'm the founder of the signature program, GoDeepWithLove.com. And I help women open their hearts to find and keep true love. And if you're in a relationship, if it's not going the way you want to, you're not sure if you want to stay or go, I help you to go within to find the love within yourself for you, and then to decide at that point if you want to stay or go in the relationship, and to do it in the most harmonious way. So for today, I am here to interview Elise. She is my colleague and my friend, and she has a beautiful, you'll get to know her in about a minute. She has a beautiful program. She's gone through a lot in life. She's taken it for the team, as we say, as so many of us have. And she's just a beautiful, beautiful soul. So here she is. Welcome, Elise. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
And she's in Paris. And tell everybody what you just told me about what just happened.
Yeah, absolutely. So today, France won the demi-final. I mean, actually, they won the quarter-final, and they are entering the demi-final tournament for the World Cup of Soccer. Yeah, so that's great. I mean, I guess the entire French people are so excited tonight because really they've done a great job. It was like team play. It's as Disney said, like team play makes DreamWorks. No, teamworks make DreamWorks. I'm confused, but that's exactly what happened tonight.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So can you introduce yourself a little bit more than I did, because I'm not great pronouncing her last name?
Yes, absolutely. So thank you so much first for inviting me here to speak together and have a little interview. Actually, my name is Elise Nicole Benoit Muscardes, and I have founded Elise. I mean, my name, my brand is under Elisa Card, which is the short name that I use, of course, for everyone on the web, on internet, and so on. And so it's easier, Elisa Card, and I founded Happy to Succeed. It's my formula of helping women all over the world using their inner beautiful power, and then discovering also their mind, their extraordinary mind, to develop and to to develop this mind power and use it in their everyday life, and use it as a woman leader for their family, for their community, and for the world also. So this is kind of it looks big, and but actually it's very simple, and I've used it myself in several occasions. That's why I think every woman should have a chance to know that they have this inner power inside of them.
So can you share maybe a story so our listeners would be able to think to themselves, maybe she could help me?
Well, yeah, well, absolutely. So actually, the first thing I want to tell every woman in the world, and since many, many, many years, and that's why I'm so happy now that I'm doing exactly what I love, is that I wanted to share that story which happened in 1993. But I want to tell women all over the world that whatever the situation they are in, it's all possible. It's all possible, step by step, little by little. And I have heard that sentence. You probably know it. Everybody knows it, but we don't think about it. It's from Napoleon Hill, and whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. And I've heard that actually in probably like 5 years ago only. But I used it many times during my life without knowing that it was really possible. And I've learned since with great mentors, and that's how I help women. But to go back to 1993, I was coming back from United States, Canada first, and the United States, where I lived for probably like more than 6 years with my partner at that time. And we had 4 little boys, 4 toddler boys, and we separated. We arrived in Paris and we separated. And so I lived at my tiny apartment, at my mom's tiny apartment. And
with the 4 boys.
With the 4 boys. And I was pregnant of the same man of my 5th baby.
Wow.
And so I was just dropped kind of right there by this man who then went away and so on. And so I was just there without my home, without my friends from the United States, and for the boys too, without any money, without any belongings, without anything. And so actually there was then one sentence that I saw from the Bible, and that's, when I said that sentence from Napoleon Hill, this really described exactly how things happen. Because my mom's apartment is not fancy, it's like 450 square feet, very, very small. And so there's only 1 bedroom and a tiny living room. But anyway, in that only bedroom, there was a little poster, a tiny little frame, and it said on it, from the Bible, everything you ask in your prayers, believe or have faith that you have received it and it will be granted to you.
Mm-hmm.
And this sentence was just there, tiny, hanging in that wall. And I thought, okay. And I read it and read it and read it. But one day, because when you have things in front of you, you read it, but you don't print it. And then one day I thought, oh my God, but that's fantastic. So if I ask really something, it will happen. And then I decided this pushed me. It was like I had a blank page in front of me, because of course my life and the boy's life was like in a dead end street. We thought, okay, that's it, we're here, what are we gonna do? But it was like a blank page in front of us, or in front of me. I was a leader of the
leader of the pack.
of the pack. And so I just thought something was pushing me from the back, and I had ideas, and I thought, we have to go back to the US, because the boys were telling me, Mom, we don't do anything here, it's raining and it's dirty in Paris, there's and it's gray, and we want to go back to the US, and la la la. So I thought, yeah, we do. But I didn't know how. So I prayed, because I thought what was written could be true. And then ideas came to me. I don't know how. And it was in 1993. There was no internet.
I've got the chills.
Yeah. And so I was on that only tiny table, in that tiny living room, and I was writing my ideas, and I thought, damn, the homes in United States are so big, and people love French furniture and French decoration items and so on. And I thought, I'm going to do that. And there was just next to my mom's apartment in that area, there was some stores, and one store was reproductions of antiques. So anyway, to make the story short, I went there and ask and so on. So I went forward into my dream, and to get us out of this misery, I just created a business. I became an entrepreneur because I was. So that's how, and I didn't know anything about furniture, anything about importing anything, and you could not get knowledge from anywhere else except maybe going to find some people to help you. And that's what happened, because there was no internet. But I asked my brother, and I asked some people. I went to some shows, but all the pieces of the puzzle came together, and to finally I could move, and I could move to the US. We moved back to the US in 1996, and I opened a showroom, a furniture showroom in the design district of Dallas.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic.
From nothing.
From nothing, and from like almost like a desperate situation with 5 boys, because I first delivered, I thought about my idea. I delivered the baby in January 95, and with that tiny baby, I went to the US the first time, to register or to incorporate a corporation, in Austin and so on. And so baby steps. I just did that baby steps. And in 1996, we moved in June and went over there, and we loved it. We loved it. We had nothing. We had the adventure in front of us. And that's why adversity really is the platform for your success.
So is that what you teach? So when it comes to your program?
Absolutely.
Can you share a little bit about what you teach on that aspect?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, Joanne.
Thank you for sharing that. You just have a beautiful story. And I know we don't have too long.
No, we don't have too long.
I want to make sure we get as much in the short period of time. So
absolutely. I see time is passing by so fast. And so actually, many years later, now I am teaching what I have inside, and what I think women should know, or women should nurture, is what they have inside. And as I am very optimistic, I'm optimistic born and 1000% positive. I never worry whatsoever, even when the situation is critical. That's how I was born, and this has helped me. But also, I have kindness, and this is what people should develop. So I teach that kindness and love and all these very strong, they are values, but they are energies. And these energies are really powerful when you want to get out of a situation. So there's different steps. You use, of course, your mindset. Mindset is very powerful. Changing the way you think is very powerful. So I teach that. I teach what women have inside, what they want to do, their potential, what kind of potential they have, because everybody has talent, everybody has a strong will of doing something. And we are builders here on the planet. We are all builders. We are learners, but we are teachers. And if we convey this sort of message, to everybody, and that's what I do with the women that I have in my programs, we can strive, we can live happily. The main goal, what they really want, is to reach a state of happiness, of serenity, of harmony, and love every day, and love. Absolutely. And
that's important.
So thank you so much.
Let's say I'm out in Facebook land and I'm watching this, or a friend of mine shared this with somebody. How do I know your program's right for me? What would I be feeling as you're talking?
Well, I imagine this program is right almost for everybody, for every woman. Even, I was already very positive, but I've been to programs and I've been listening to mentors, and because we are never high enough, we never have awareness enough. We always need support from each other, and any situation needs improvement. I've
Beautiful.
always heard that. I've always heard that, you know, there's always place for improvement. This is from the Japan culture where they improve all the time, but it's improving with your heart, improving with your soul, and improving the entire human beings around you. I mean, so that's very important.
What a gift you are to humanity. It is so nice to have you sharing. So now, very important, how can people get in touch with you?
Well, I have a website that is accessible to everyone and it's easy. It's elisacard.com, elisacard.com. And so I offer very valuable free tools right there when you enter the website. So I suggest whoever visits my website could just, you know, grab these tools because they are very, very, very valuable and they will help. Also, I'm on Instagram. It's Elisacard Happy. I'm on LinkedIn. It's Elisacard or Elisacard Happy. Almost all of them. I have a page on Facebook. It's Elisacard Happy.
Oh, beautiful.
Happiness is the state when we feel, you know, we totally enjoy life in every moment.
Excellent. So again, elisacard.com, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Elizacard.
No, it's ELISA.
Okay, so that's what we, ELISA card.com.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, that's perfect.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks to
And
you.
if you're looking to find information about Elise and you're not able to find it, definitely just put it right on my Facebook and I can help you to get to her. So thank you for your time. Any questions, thoughts, get in touch with either one of us and have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day. And we'll look forward to seeing you again. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you, Elise.